It begins again.
See if we can find the okay, the lit edition of Wild, edition of Lost Time. Yep, this is it. I'll just link it in chat. I don't know if it might be available in the UK actually. Chat, Cal.
Why would you give me $1,000, guys? Mari has a life too. She's not that rich either.
Heh.
Hi, Cal.
How's it going?
You wanted this.
Oh yeah.
You wanted this.
Jetpack.
What, the game or the $1,000?
You better pour your fucking heart out for this game.
I got you. I like this one. It's easily the favorite. Man, that special edition really is good.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm sure Ray likes this game too, but he's got some words for it.
I do have plenty of words for it, even though this is my second favorite game in the series. Squanix.
Squanix.
Just
Oh yeah.
no
I'm
fanfare. Just here's the title of this game, and I don't have to worry about muting this because it's just playing the instrumental to KHII. So, man, look at the rough edges on this animation in HD. That does not look great.
Oh god.
Mickey, are you okay?
That looks good though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really good.
So here comes Mickey summoning all of Nomura's sick run-ons all at once. So boys and others, if you've been following the Kingdom Hearts adventure up until now, you are in for a ride, I'll tell you what.
Oh, you are. Oh my god, this game. Oh.
Director plus concept design plus story, Tetsuya Nomura. Co-director Tai Yasue, he's alright. What?
Oh.
And Mickey's like, no! I have erred! It's the Cum Guardian.
Cum Guardian?
Kairi's inside me?
Wow.
Yeah, so are the credits actually. Since this was originally a 3DS game, both his silhouette and the credits that are appearing on screen are both supposed to be from on the bottom screen, the touch screen.
Yeah. Hey, who's that loser over there?
Someone I don't know. Look at her trying to be cool. This guy's cool. Ignis!
Ignis.
Two.
Hey, Zebra Man.
Nice transition there.
This is a great transition. Oh, bullshit! I call bullshit. You cannot session during that.
You really can't. Lightsaber. Oh, Sith Lord.
You cannot session during that.
F.
How's it going?
Keyblade.
Yeah. Darkness. The boys. And to Mickey! I summon from beyond the grave, reborn the monster! Actually, what's that trap card it's called? Ron, fuck,
All the
Stardust
Haunted?
Mirage, there we go.
Oh.
Stardust Mirage, yep.
Used on Shogun.
Race the 3D with HD. Wow, you see what they did there? Oh, see you, losers. Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
I remember this title. Hold on.
Ladies, gentlemen, and others, welcome to Kingdom Hearts HD Dream Drop Distance. PS4 port of 3D Dream Drop Distance.
Hooray!
This is my second favorite Kingdom Hearts entry, for many of the reasons that managed to carry over from Birth by Sleep, although not as expertly handled as, in my opinion, as Birth by Sleep did. This game makes up for Birth by Sleep's faults in other ways, but it also creates a lot of other issues where Birth by Sleep didn't even have that. Still a fun game though.
I honestly say that a lot of this game has issues. Like, it doesn't, like, its issues are hard. I can't even count on like 2 fingers, or 2 hands. But fuck, I feel like I still feel like the things that they try to improve on from BBS, like making 2 playthroughs inseparable between between one save file, like shared stuff in between the 2, just stuff like that. That's stuff that I would have really liked from BBS that they have in this.
And what's your opinion, Cal? Since you like this game enough that you wanted to be here.
Yeah, man. Like I said, like it's for the same reasons. Like it's just so much more developed than everything else up to that point. Well, almost. And besides, the combat is way more fluid too. Like it was well, it's the first one I had a chance to enjoy since I had played 1 and 2, but only at a friend's house a long time ago. So it stuck with me, I think. That, and I like the worlds too.
Okay, so for the difficulty selection, beginner mode, compared to standard, enemies take 50% more damage, you take half, spirits take half, the Risky Winds forecast is not available, and you require, in order to see the secret ending, you need 13 or more in-game trophies to unlock it.
Hooray.
Standard mode, enemies take normal damage, you take normal damage, spirits takes normal damage, and you need 7 or more in-game trophies to unlock the secret ending.
Bullshit.
Proud mode, you get experience 0 as an ability. You take 50% extra damage. Enemies take 25% less damage. Spirit takes normal damage, and you need 5 or more trophies in game to unlock the secret ending.
Ooh.
And crit mode.
Do it, bitch.
You get experience 0. Compared to standard, enemies take half damage. You take triple damage.
Jesus.
Spirits take 50% more damage. Risky Winds has a much higher chance of appearing. Enemies have higher super armor, and some bosses activate their desperation phases much sooner. And the final boss even has an attack unique to this mode.
Ooh.
Well, Ray, what's Risky Winds?
Risky Winds is related to a mechanic in this game that we'll talk about in a second. The only upside is that you don't have to unlock any in-game trophies to unlock the secret ending.
So welcome to our critical mode playthrough.
Fuck you.
Hooray. Oh, okay.
Does level 1 even give you any special features? Like in BBS?
No, you get nothing. You get nothing.
Damn, I can't wait for the critical mode in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Anyway, we got this super edgy opening cutscene.
Wait.
Oh yeah,
Never
this.
lose your memory.
Nice speed blitz there.
I'm not.
Nothing personnel, kid.
My name is Answer.
I don't think so, mate.
Meanwhile,
But how far could a raft take us?
hey, I call foul. Riku's hair did not look like that.
Yeah, it looks a little
If we have to.
weird.
We'll think of something else.
Man, it's like this is the only model of Riku. It's a lazy reskin.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Riku,
Don't worry about it.
storm's coming.
But they wouldn't do
I
that.
know.
Oh yeah, this bit. Shit.
Yeah, it's nice
Oh,
fan service here.
I remember
Oh.
this shit.
I forgot almost. Jeez.
I've actually seen this scene several times recently, so I know what's coming up.
Riku.
I don't know why they picked this specific character to show up, but I'm okay with it because it's really fucking good. Hi, Ursula.
It's
your
Pat Carroll.
Without your crown's trident.
Well, it's about time we settled the score.
Get up and fight!
But how? Is this the test? Come on. You can work it out later. All right.
Sorry, dearies, but I won't fall for that trick.
So, during the gameplay, you can choose to either play tutorials or other things in the movie, or you can choose to skip them. Hey, I didn't press anything. What happened? I guess it just skipped it automatically.
Okay.
So our first fight in the game is actually a boss battle.
Introductory boss, Phantom Ursula.
That goddamn Batwing Keyblade. Fuck off, Riku. Come on.
So
Get outta
this game
here.
is another command deck mini game where you have the access to the command deck. Functions pretty much the same as it did in Birth by Sleep. You can press triangle to perform your commands. Otherwise, you press X to attack. One of the main differences between this game and Birth by Sleep with the command deck feature is that you have no command style in this one. It's just your 3-hit combo. You can upgrade it with certain abilities, but that's it. It's just once your commands are spent, you can only do your 3-hit combo, and you feel really naked without it.
Oh yeah, you start off with like jack shit. However, that will change.
Our items at least better this time around.
Items are good. Items are still good. The cure spells that still take higher are more useful.
Okay.
Nerf Kier. Do it.
I like how she starts with her attacks out of order from her actual boss fights. So yeah, Ursula's cool. Probably one of my favorite Disney villains.
Block got buffed in this game. Whenever you block, the full animation, if you manage to take it, the full animation plays. Will continue to play.
Then she eats you.
And the iframes reset on the guard animation.
That's pretty nice.
HP up.
That's absolutely thick. Goodbye, Ursula.
She was thick.
So forget, is the real one like canonically dead?
Yes. Well, she died twice. Like, it's
Oh, yeah, I was
confusing.
gonna say,
Like,
'cause, yeah.
because she somehow revived without explanation. Ariel forgot all about her. It's really complicated. Let's play
Well-
Kingdom Hearts.
You want to talk about it's really complicated? Strap in, boys.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'll admit, like, I usually am okay with understanding, like, Kingdom Hearts plots. You know, people are like, you know, it's really complicated and shit. And it's like, it's not really. But this one...
Not this time.
This one is, however, quite... Yeah, especially when we get into the final areas, when it's like, well, you know. You know, Ray.
Man, I can't wait.
I know.
But yeah, for the most part, I've never had much of an issue following shit. Well, apart from this new shit they've got going on with, like, fucking Master of Masters bullshit, whatever.
I think the real problem is that it happens all at the end.
Yeah.
It's
a bit of a
very
spoiler
front
warning.
loaded.
They basically throw all of it at you at the end. Like, for the most part, the story... For the most part, the story, like, stands up, like, fine, but then you get
Hey,
to
who's
the
this
ending.
jerk? Who's this jerk?
I wonder who that is.
Literally, who?
Has been connected.
Who do I even know? Flashback, the Mark of Mastery exam.
You're gonna want to view this, by the way. if you haven't already.
Master, Xehanort had a gift like few others. But such great
We shall go together.
by a single great question. What is
Yeah, for the most part, the story is just like whatever, but then towards the end, they just throw everything at you, and it's bad.
he believed would be found in the Keyblade War? What if
Oh, did Riku get a haircut?
past were in fact a map of the light and darkness that battles within us all? Xehanort had
Yeah, it looks like Riku did get a haircut from
announced his duties as master.
in between blank points and this.
Since then, in many a guise, he has clashed with protectors of the light, Keyblade wielders like yourselves. And mark my words, he will trouble us yet again. You must be ready.
See, now their models look much better than they did before from the Blank
Yeah.
Points cutscene.
Tested for the mark of a true Keyblade master.
That fucking hair, though. Jesus H.
Masters already.
Come on, Riku, you can do better than that, man.
I mean, at least it's still
Well,
better
he did
than
do better
was
than
in
that.
2.
Master can teach you the proper way.
It's still better than it was in 2, where it's just a complete and utter mess.
I'll admit, the only other thing I didn't like about particularly this one's, well, plot-wise or model-wise is, you know, how, well, you know what happens to Sora as we get into the story.
Forget what
Yeah.
you know about the key.
Just his look, going back to before. I mean, I don't hate it, but they could have just kept his older look. Would have been fine.
I quite like his older look myself.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
We can take on anything. Right, Riku?
Same for Riku. Although I quite
Oh, yeah,
like
do
the
they-
although I
do they
quite
do
like the
that too?
gameplay model that Riku uses in another
Hey,
game.
Soul Eater.
Oh, does he DH as well?
Yes, he
doesn't
does.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Every
So
time
Ron,
I
how
look
about
at the
that
age of-
haircut that Riku got?
Oh my goodness. They did reuse the same model. I can't believe.
But it's okay. We'll get some new models soon, man. Just wait.
Me and Riku will pass with
Yeah.
Pass with flying colors.
Very well then. Sora and Riku, let your examination begin.
So yeah, this is legitimately just the end of after the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Got Mickey's lair. Come here, you fucks.
Yeah.
Also, I think that's the last time we ever see Riku use a Soul Eater.
Now for a mechanic I actually quite enjoy.
Oh yeah, better gummy ship missions.
This is dive mode. In this minigame, you take down enemies and collect prizes as you fall at high speed. Your objective is to pass through the goal ring that lights up once you met certain goals. Those goals vary from dive to dive. Press X to attack enemies and objects when the target is yellow. To defeat bosses, you need to target their flashing weak points. Don't forget to decelerate and dodge to make it safer through the dive. If you pick up a magic prize, you can use triangle to perform a special magic attack.
Silver diver.
So these
Yes.
are great. It's just
This
you
is
go-
where
you-
this meme comes from, everyone.
So you just go, you just take control of the main character that you're controlling right now, playing Sora. Then you just go into a nice little existential state of being on your way, trying to attack enemies along the way, and just collect goodies.
I mean,
And then
visually, I love this section.
Visually, they're great. They look really nice.
And they even
Especially
look good in
again.
HD.
And
But
you are
especially
graded
again,
at the
the
end
last
of it, depending on your time and the amount of prizes you collect.
Oh, really?
From
Graded down, right?
bronze, silver, and gold. And you
Silver,
are
did you say?
given a special item if you manage to get a gold diver at the end, which is an A rank.
I guess my only problem is that they start you
Gold
with this
diver.
right away instead of like the actual gameplay, which it's not a bad thing. It's just
And these
it's just
items are
storyline
immediately
experience.
useful to you, since they're generally like items that you can use for the party members or commands.
Yeah.
And if you manage to get A ranks for all of the dive sections with each character, you get a special Keyblade, which is super strong too.
Traverse Town. Hey, what's
So
with my
yeah,
phone?
eat shit, gummy mode. Dive mode is the hype shit.
It is indeed. Fuck them.
Good thing
So
we can't
our
see
first
himself in the mirror.
our first world of this test is back to basics.
Also, you're gonna. This has a bit of foreshadowing the upcoming tune you get there.
But what
What
happened to
happened?
Riku? Hello? Riku?
It's a good question. What did happen to Riku?
And introducing characters from 20 now.
Oh man, this takes me back.
Oh yeah, I actually
Hey, guess-
played 20 specifically to get into DDD, and I ended up loving that game, possibly even more than this.
It's like, guess what game's getting a fucking reprint soon?
Yeah.
A player?
Hooray! Isn't that like really soon, actually?
Yeah, it's
Really soon.
Like maybe
Ray,
this month?
20 when.
This month? Next month? I don't know.
I can't afford to lose.
I actually meant when Ray's ever gonna play 20.
Canonically dead.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I don't know about any game.
Hey guys, it's Neku from The Last Promise!
Get out of here. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Sorry.
Fuck off. Ray's banned. This is my stream now.
This is my stream now.
Someone else.
This is my stream, and you're not part of it.
Why don't I just help you out as your friend? Now we're friends? It's not that easy. Not saying it is, but you could make it easier.
Is that a pen around his neck?
Great. Whatever. Cool. Lead the way.
I actually think Nomura did some pretty good writing with 20, but it did not translate well to Kingdom Hearts, unfortunately.
That's always a good one. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, 20. I love 20. It's not for everyone, but I still think it's a damn good game and has some really good characters and stories.
So you're not entirely naked once you run out of commands to be using. You have the main form of attraction and movement in this game, flow motion. Use the left stick and square to fly into a wall or pole and you'll enter flow motion. While in flow motion, you can press circle to jump higher or press square to gain burst of speed. This makes getting around much easier.
What is this Jet Set Radio?
You tell me.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. What's happening?
Flow motion.
What is this?
You don't always have to slide into flow motion. You can use some objects like handrails and rails just by landing on them. Jump
Provided
onto the
the
rail to
collision
kick into
detection
flow
works.
motion.
Provided the collision detection works.
Oh, we'll
That's
get
just
to
the tip of the
that.
iceberg. Not sure where to go? Go with the flow.
But yeah, no, I ain't gonna front. I love this shit. Flow motion's great.
I
It
love
is
flow
great,
motion,
but
it does have some
Yeah.
Issues?
collision.
and collision issues. Basically, flow motion is your main form of transportation, and the game expects you to utilize this because they really opened up all of the areas in comparison to past Kingdom Hearts games, and
I mean, look at this shit.
they expect you to just go ham.
especially since the areas in this game are fucking huge.
You can also use flow motion during combat, and you gain super armor for most of the moves during flow motion.
Hooray.
It's why, like Rambo said, they want you to spam this.
There's your save points. They do the thing. But wait, drop? What? Drop?
A
Wait,
glitch?
what? A glitch?
Wait, draw. Fucking.
Wait, level 52.
What?
Yeah, he did a
What?
playthrough of this a few months ago.
Nani? You have unlocked the secret movie.
Literally what? The secret movie.
So here are your stats: HP, Strength, Magic, Defense. They are standard as well, and you also have elemental resistances, including some new ones that we can see from before. Water and light now that are now visible, as well as
Upgrade
rush
your light
level.
resistance. Do it.
Yeah, upgrade your light resistance. Shit's rough. Rush level is related to a minigame. These are the reports that you have. This is basically your journal.
Ah yes, trophies.
And these are the in-game trophies, since they all carry over. This is a new game plus.
Oh, is it? Is there anything? What else is carried over?
You'll see.
Ah, wait, hold on. I suspect I know.
Items with the access to the your keyblades. Keyblades function like they do in Birth by Sleep. They raise strength and magic and have different lengths and crit properties. No abilities attached to them.
My KHII.
Speaking of abilities,
Hello there.
hello there. These are we're not supposed to be seeing all of these, but these are all related to the abilities that you get from using your spirits, and you need to have certain spirits with a certain amount of abilities equipped onto there in order to benefit for the character that you're playing as, and you got a whole mess of to use right away. Since I'm playing on you get Scam by default, and I'm playing on Proud. You get to have experience 0, and you can turn that on and off if you want to.
So what are you going to activate? Well, how many slots did you say you have by default?
What's that, Cal?
Oh god. How many slots did you say you had by default for abilities?
You don't really have. It's not really what you think. Having slots for abilities, depending on.
So I'm trying to remember, how it works. Oh yeah, this. Of course.
So another mechanic is reality shift. If this pink symbol appears over a target, it's time for a reality shift. Press triangle and circle to trigger reality shift. So this was done with the touchscreen back in the original version, since they had to integrate it into this particular form. They had to assign it to a specific button combination, which is a little awkward considering that triangle is a use command, and you more often than not you will use the command that you were about to press before actually commencing with the reality shift, and this can actually trip you up in a few instances. You can also use reality shift on enemies, and each keyblade has a certain percent chance of triggering a reality shift on an enemy after a combo.
I guess it should be noted that this game also has some Street Pass functions that were taken out in the PS4 version.
Well,
they weren't that useful though. It's basically just get some Dream Eaters here or spirits here and there from Street Passers.
I didn't catch your name.
I see.
Take on some specific challenges, stuff like that. And some of them can be really bullshit, depending on how you want to make them, because you're the one who has to set them.
Also begins the descent of Sora's mind.
Wait, what?
So you guys like sassy Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2, right?
Got it.
It's Neku.
I don't know him.
Neku Sakuraba.
Sora in this game is a fucking twat.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think that was kind of the point too, because, well, we know what happens.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
So much so that it pretty much destroyed his character and any likeness he got out of people.
But I wonder if they intentionally wrote him like that because he's de-aged. I don't know.
Well, it wasn't really like that in Kingdom Hearts 1. Full motion isn't just for getting around, you can use it in combat. Press X while in full motion with more powerful full motion attack. Different flow motions will trigger different attacks, so give everything a try. Slide toward walls and poles and use flow motion to defeat the enemies. Like this. Woo! So yeah, the pole attack is cool, but I personally prefer kick dive.
Not in Buzzsaw.
Since
You off your tit?
since it gives good distance and provides a decent amount of super armor.
It's okay. We're entitled to our opinions.
You're okay, Cal. Giant
But
buzzsaws, space
So-
lance.
So Dream Eaters, huh?
You shock dive. You jump and then attack.
It's been a while since I played, so I gotta ask him, how, aside from the obvious ones, how well do your other commands stack up against flow motion?
Flow motion's usually on top for a while, for a long while, until you start getting like tier 2 commands and stuff, and then flow motion starts to degrade. But you can keep flow motion up if you like that sort of thing with a certain
you mean like
unlockable later on.
Alright.
Anyway, flow motion throws. Use left stick and square to slide into a large enemy, and you will swing around that enemy. While swinging around, press X so you can send the enemy flying. Take out the enemies by sending them flying. Like this.
Press X for
Yeah.
respect.
These are basically the large bodies of this game.
Yeah, and twice as annoying. Slow motion is pretty much one of the only really satisfying ways you can deal with them. Otherwise, get fucked.
Yeah, fucking thick boys.
Use slow motion to weave together a dynamic offense, and you'll dominate the battlefield in no time.
I mean, it's not wrong, but yeah, once you get those like sick-ass combo cards at like the end, I mean, you're right.
These things with you.
Also, this theme right here.
Oh no.
If I'm gonna survive the game, I'm gonna need.
It's admittedly a guilty pleasure of mine.
Think you could control them?
This demented ass shit.
I guess.
So what are these?
It's the Pokemon.
If we are ever to strike down Xehanort, we need the individuals King Mickey spoke of in his letter. We must
I remember this cutscene taking quite a bit of time,
back to our world.
if I have that correct.
7 sleeping keyholes must be found and unlocked, and a great power retrieved. As you know, every world is walled off from the next, preventing travel between them. In the past, you could bridge these gaps because the walls were broken, or because you could open special lanes with your keyblades.
I
For
understand.
your new goals, the sleeping keyholes
I understand.
are harder to reach.
As you know, that is indeed
You
true.
recalled in your first journey that you brought many worlds back from the darkness, but some never returned completely. They still sleep, cut off from all outside channels. Not even the Heartless can enter. These sleeping worlds are said to have their own manner of darkness. They
Meow
are
wow.
called Dream Eaters. And there are 2 kinds. Nightmares, which devour happy
Fuck those guys.
and benevolent spirits.
In order to defeat Xehanort, we need to get
A
Pokemon.
The
plus.
Dream Eaters.
But it's so adorable, how can it be evil?
A plus.
We need Pokemon to defeat Xehanort.
Wow.
At the heart of each world.
I don't know, guys. Mega Rayquaza versus Xehanort, who would win? Fucking hell, Spirit.
Multiples of 13. You will often receive dream pieces when you defeat nightmares, the hostile dream eaters. You can then use those dream pieces to create spirits, the friendly dream eaters. Go ahead and get started selecting spirits here on the main menu.
No. No.
So, this is another one of the main things about this game. You have a mon system for your party members, and you can create more. You just have some and create things from defeating enemies, and then they have the abilities that you can learn to buff up yourself, and then they'll be able to help you in battle. So, to create a spirit, you can do it in one of 2 ways. Create using a recipe or from scratch. To create using a recipe, you need to collect the materials in advance. Starting from scratch may allow you to create spirits in unexpected ways. Once you settle on what spirit you want to create, you can sacrifice a deck command to give your creation a stat boost. Your new spirit is part of the family. Be sure to give it a meaningful name and lots of TLC.
This game is also proof sensitive with its names. It's like you can't name it like anything inappropriate.
As were most 3DS games. Thank you, Sicko and Dear Chris.
Even in like SMT4, like you couldn't name like the what are they called? The specific stations like anything inappropriate, and that game is rated M.
What do you mean I can't name Sieg Whiny Bit?
Give your new spirit a name.
It's Pikachu.
That's fucking Jigglypuff from above.
Oh my god, Asin.
That makes sense.
Bidoof.
Looks like you and Bidoof 2 are off to a great start.
Now, Ray, do you have any? Are there any shark spirits in this game that you can name? I'm a shark. I'm a spirit's gonna be really tired after this game of how many times the word spirit's gonna be used.
People keep coming in the room and I have to keep muting them on mic and I accidentally knocked off my headphones.
Whoops.
Say hello to your new spirit. Spirits will help you in combat. Give them lots of TLC to increase your affinity and you will be duly rewarded. Use the hand icon to pet your spirit. This might change the spirit disposition, increase your affinity, or reward some experience. Use training toys to play with the spirits and you can help them grow. Fighting alongside spirits or bonding with them will earn them link points. LP can be spent on the ability link board to unlock new commands and abilities for you. Pet your spirit and bond with it.
Here I just got done with Belinda's Chow Garden stuff.
If you get stuck, press L1 to bring up the help screen.
Seem to be having a lot of fun with that.
Well, people need stuff to play.
Yeah.
I need Octopath Traveler only for Nintendo Switch.
So yeah, as I'm doing this, it just raises the stats and affinity. Affinity is just basically how much it likes you, and it goes down during combat. You need to keep playing with your pet if you want to bring it up. If the affinity bar empties, then the spirit will not be doing much help for you. And below the affinity is the disposition, which affects what moves it can do in combat. You receive link points. Use them on ability link board or earn deck commands and abilities. Open the menu, then choose ability link.
I like to put this game as Dawn of a New World, but good.
On the ability link board, you begin at the starting point and spend link points to advance one space at a time. Unlock spaces to earn new deck commands and abilities for Sora and Riku. Use some link points now to unlock a new power.
Hooray!
So yeah, they make you have to get link critical.
Incidentally, yeah. Are you going to try and make the ultimate god Digimon then, eh, Ray?
Yes.
Who is the most powerful one, technically?
There are a couple of that are quite powerful, like Ryu Dragon, Aura Lion, Tyranto Rex.
Yeah.
Cal, did you know about the glitch that the easy way to make Rio Dragon in this game crashes?
I had no idea, no. But yeah,
yeah,
I like this though, the incentive to raise your thingies, because it's like, you know, unlocking new skill slots and stuff. Well, not really slots, but skills.
When you're bonding with your spirit, hold the R1 button to enter photo mode. The surrounding text will disappear, giving you the perfect opportunity for a screenshot.
If you aren't aware of it, it's basically... What's the easy way to make Rio Dragon again?
I don't know.
I forget, but you need some high-level materials for the Ryu Dragon.
Like, so, apparently the easiest way to make Rio Dragon, apparently the game crashes.
Are there any abilities you can't actually equip right now, Ray, or...?
Well, I can do it from my massive list of newbies. Since I'm playing on New Game Plus, I get to keep all of my,
Yeah, but I'm guessing you're not, Oh, actually, that's a good idea. What have you got down there? Oh, have they all been reset to level 1?
Yeah, all of the spirits that you had from your previous playthrough are reset to level 1. But they keep
otherwise they're gonna be stupidly easy.
I'll pick your poison then, I guess.
What's the best spirit you have right now?
Magic Weapon, definitely. Because Magic Weapon provides nice abilities for use in combat, as well as just really, really good stuff for you to learn.
Okay.
Nice.
Fruits Cat as well. I think the ones that I really want to be using are R&R Seal, Fruits Cat, Ghostabaki, and what was the other one? Shit. What was it? Oh, I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point.
Also, one of my favorite things, like I said before, about this game from BBS that they include is that there's shared stuff in between the two characters.
Ghostabaki has Dark Aura, by the way, so I had to make sure I get him ASAP.
Woo! Nice.
And you bet your ass I am going to be going that ASAP.
Oh yeah! We don't blame you.
Wait, what's that, sorry?
Ghost
Dark
of Aki
Aura.
has Dark Aura for Riku.
Oh, Dark Aura, yes, I remember.
The good shit.
I remember needing to get that in my 3DS playthrough.
See, I already messed with all of their dispositions and stuff for how I wanted for them to go in my playthrough. If they change for this, and that's fine, I can always change them back. It's how disposition works. It just depends on how you pet or play with your pet or your spirit, and you have to touch them in very specific ways in order to change the disposition. And it's random, but it's consistent enough for where you have to play it from, depending on the disposition that you're going through. So, Meow Wow is important for several things. Mainly, you learn Link Critical by default. Basically, this is an ability that when you and your spirits land an attack at the same time, their Link meter fills up, and when it fills up all the way, you can perform a special attack with them with Sora, or use a command style with Riku. Meow also has access to all the Cure commands, Cure, Cura, and Curaga, as well as Leaf Bracer.
Nice.
Also, imagine this game requires a lot more grinding than BBS as well.
It does require a fair share of grinding, but you'll be surprised how fast Link points build up, depending on just going through combat in the early to mid game. Though late game and on, you're going to want to have more efficient means of gathering Link points by use of playing with your pets. Fruits Cat. Here's what Fruits Cat has at the start with Thundara. A bunch of haste abilities. Attack and magic haste. And then over here we got triple plasma. And then once it gets, which is level 20, you get salvation.
Oh, salvation. That's real good.
And here's Magic Lapin. Oh, the gate is Dark Barrier. And it gets a bunch of dark screens, elemental defenses, stop block, and then some high level magic commands. You got Magic Boost over here. Another one over there. Here, this is Firaga Burst at level 30. Woo. And level 25, Deep Freeze. And depending on the disposition you give it to, you have to unlock this disposition. You can also get Zero Graviza with Magic Lapin.
Also, I do believe that the 3DS version had QR codes as well, which lets you get specific Dream Eaters through that, or spirits through that way.
So
yeah,
say hello to the crew.
You still have a bunch more spirits at least.
Yeah.
Crew.
I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, so New Game Plus, do all of your powers carry over as well, or is there limitations?
Just the spirits.
Just the spirits, yeah. So not everything is available.
Yeah. And you have to grind them
all
up once again.
When I say this game is better Dawn New World, I kind of meant it because, well, this game is definitely a lot better than Dawn New World. Don't get me wrong, but this combat is very reminiscent of that game because it's more of an action-styled Pokemon.
I see what you mean. That was the biggest complaint I had about Dawn of the New World. The fact that they forced this whole monster gimmick on you.
Yeah, and the Dream Eater thing can really make it or break it for a lot of people.
Yeah, I do remember it being sort of a bit tacky, but I mean, especially when a lot of people would rather just have Dull and Gooby and etc.
To be honest, it's not so bad here because the majority of the gameplay is centered around Sora or Riku.
Yeah.
So
however, what really broke the gameplay for or instead of making it
they fell off the platform, respawned, and then they had their HP that they had before. Good gameplay design.
Oh, good. It's not
as much as this game needs, because there is some jank shit in this fucking game.
Oh yeah, but yeah, what really broke Dawn New World for a lot of people instead of making it was that you did get pretty much the whole cast of TOS aside from Kratos, but
They're capped at 50 in the end.
Yeah, they capped at level 50, and the max level went all the way up to level 200. So doing it on the higher difficulties.
Say that again.
They capped at level 50, and the max level you go to is level 200.
Good. That's good shit. That's some good
Yeah. So
shit.
imagine doing this on higher difficulties. They're pretty much useless.
Oh. Fuck.
And on top of that, their levels scale at what point you are in the story, so they can't even level up.
Oof.
I brought you Sora.
That's some spicy shit.
Like
Damn.
Colette, the first party
Absolutely
member you get, you
wretched.
get her to like level 7 or 10, I forget which one, and
Namco-
she's stuck that way.
Namco be all like, what do you... Namco be all like, oh, people want a Tales sequel to Symphonia, a cult classic? This is a perfect opportunity to experiment with our Pokemon.
What?
But what do you mean these people wanted to play the game for the characters?
What happened? Well, I hope you had fun with Sora. Now it's time to play as Riku.
To be fair, Allison, at least they scaled it out with monsters a bit better because their stats can level 50 monster stats or level 100 monster stats can resemble like level 200 monster stats themselves.
Hey, this doesn't
And-
look like the gummy ship bit missions.
Yeah, Ray went over how good these were before,
I know.
but what was I going to say? Like. They did a better job of scaling the monster stats though, despite how unfun they were at times and how bad their AI could be because, like 50 or 100 stats can scale up to level 200 monster stats, and sometimes level 200 monster stats weren't even that good, so the game was horribly balanced in that sense. Yeah, the only human party members you can level up are 2. Emil and Marta. That's it.
The reward is shared for both characters. So if you get the A rank on one character for a world, you get it counts for both. So you don't get it for the
Which is
second
one
time.
thing I love about this game is that the shared reward thing.
Sora, where are you?
Let's check out Riku's new kicks.
I remember we fell overboard after Ursula attacked, and then I think we opened a keyhole. So,
Also, we're coming up to a really fucking good song.
my keyblade. It just
Which
sort
one
of
is it?
popped in.
Oh, it's a 20 song,
Needed it most.
which I actually didn't mention the first time of the 20 remixes in this game are fucking amazing.
Wow.
They are.
Where's your portal? It
Oh,
takes
no.
something
Get thee
special to
hence.
jump between grounds
Yeah.
without one.
Who are you?
Hello, literally
My
God.
name is Joshua.
Pretty
What
much.
do you mean, portal?
Chaos?
Are we just skipping past
Literally,
the
you could
level
just like walk up and just like deck Xeno and he'd die.
Riku.
No shit.
Well, we don't know how he works in this universe, at least.
Portals are like
At least entirely. We know he's pretty powerful, but we don't know how
Well, I don't think
all-powerful
we-
he is.
Well, I don't know if he was ever God. I think he was an angel. I'm not sure.
It kind of was.
So yeah, I don't know jack shit about The World Ends With You. I still haven't had a found the means to play it. I'm semi-interested in it.
As many things as people need it to be.
Only on Nintendo Switch.
Only on Nintendo Switch. I might try the Switch version, just like
I
I
would-
finally did.
I'd
If I
recommend
play
it. If there's a demo, I'd try the demo out first because
I've
the gameplay can really make it or break it for you. Like,
Yeah, that's
if you
what I
love,
heard.
like,
That's what I heard about The World Ends With You.
Ah,
Its
but,
gameplay
didn't
is
they-
super unique.
I'm looking
Did they add button controls though? Didn't they? I think.
Did they have button controls?
I think they
think
have
they
added.
did.
I think they are adding button controls for a final remix.
I don't think the Switch has a touch screen.
Oh, the Switch does have a touchscreen.
Yeah, it
though.
does.
Sora?
Oh, it does? Wow.
Yeah,
You'll be able to control it the old way.
Okay.
which I might just use the button controls to see how they work, but
But
I try the demo to see. I try to see if there's a demo and see how that works, Ray. Because
this version of the world
if it makes it, if you like it, then you're probably gonna really like it.
Yeah, tear into rhythmic battle using the game's traditional touch controls or Joy-Con controllers.
Nice.
Nice.
There you go.
But I will also say this. The game's also made by Tetsuya Nomura, I believe, as well, like Kingdom Hearts. Only I find the writing in that game to be a fuck ton better than actual Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I mean, the game is
weird.
standalone, so it doesn't have to.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the sick run-ons to be falling back on.
Right.
He tried to make a sequel, didn't pan out.
Damn.
Well, I'd assume it didn't because, you know, we haven't had one yet.
Yeah. Like, the characters, the story, just...
The only reason I say that is because there's that one girl, you know, the one.
So, I just want to take a nice little break to tell you I'm playing as Riku. I'm playing as Riku.
Oh, you're playing as Riku?
That's not in a card
I'm
battle
playing as Riku in a Kingdom Hearts game that is completely normal. This, for me, is a huge reason why I like Dream Drop Distance, because I fucking love the boy. He's great.
This
And
weird
this is
fuck.
the game where he becomes the god.
This is very much Riku's game, and for reasons that become very apparent, again, towards the end, but...
So this
So
is
he's-
Riku's default Keyblade, The Way to the Dawn. This is what he had in Kingdom Hearts 2.
He's basically the Zero to Sora's X.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's the thing, though. He's like... I mean, if that is the case, then this is Mega Man Zero, because, like, this is his game, for sure.
I think
there you go.
I think the only Keyblade that they don't both get is the first is their starting one, but for obviously reasons.
Apparently, Cal, I don't know if you know this, but apparently they had like a little teaser for like the next Mega Man game, the X9.
Yeah, they did. It was pretty much confirmed with them showing it unknown question mark.
So they're not doing just 11, they're also doing X9 at last, are they?
Yeah, it looks like Mega Man's coming back full swing.
They are hyper teasing X9.
At the timeline, they said at the end, after X8, X and Zero's battle isn't over yet.
Maybe it'll have something that more naturally teases into Zero series.
Like,
Probably.
I think that when it comes to both series, I think Mega Man Classic's a lot more consistent with its quality, which is overall good. Well,
Yeah,
Mega Man X is
definitely.
Well, I mean,
is either incredibly hit or miss.
well, I mean, the thing is, the series was supposed to end at X5.
Oh yeah.
And canon for Zero and ZX still follows that it ended with X5.
Yeah, and
However-
Capcom was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they change it back with X9 and make it a better lead-in to Zero.
Well, at the end of X6, yeah, X6, basically, Zero at the end, sort of freezes himself.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
of course, we know that's not quite how it ends either.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
where the Street Pass things were, if I remember correctly.
So these are portals. Some you can see some of these during gameplay. If a portal appears outside of combat, this is a friendship portal. This allows you to borrow someone else's spirits, and just for temporary, and you just have them for a little bit. If they appear
is it like
during
over
combat,
PSN?
then they're a special combat portal that lets you do a specific challenge. And if you manage to do it, you will gain a reward. And if you manage to complete the special challenge, you can get an extra reward. Usually, the extra reward is pretty minor. It's like something for 3 meters, but basically.
But yeah, because that's the thing a lot of people forget about the gap bridging X and Zero. There's the whole L-Force thing.
Hold on,
Oh, yeah.
Ray, I gotta ask real quick. Are those over PSN?
What's that?
The spirits you get?
I'm pretty sure they're static.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure the way how it worked in the 3DS version is that you street pass with other people and you got.
That's
those
correct.
spirits that way.
That is correct.
Yeah.
But in this version, they're static.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they kept that over, but continue, Cal. Sorry about that.
But no, that's the thing with the it wasn't the real Zero that was sealed away and woke up in Zero 1, it was the copy Zero, because by that point, Dr. Vile and his fucking janky ass had already stolen his body and used it to make Omega.
Nice.
Oh, time for Riku to go in there.
Because it was the Mother Elf that deleted Sigma for good, and they might go into
More
that,
got a.
maybe. But yeah, in the end, Sigma got cured, not killed. Yeah.
Yeah, Moribat's also fucking adorable.
Cute.
Basically the Draki of this game.
I remember this Woobat looking motherfucker.
This Woobat looking motherfucker.
Would you say Woobat or Draki though?
Woobat for sure.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
Woobat.
Yeah, it probably doesn't have quite the color coding of Draki.
Woobat.
Ray.exe is stalled. I don't think he's sure. There we go.
But yeah, I think
Woobat.
Because the other
That'll
one,
do.
because the one I
So
named for Riku is
Woo
Batarang.
The most swood.
The most swood?
the guy Sawu Dao.
I got you now, Joshua.
I got you now, Joshua. Oh, it's fucking Beat.
Ah, yes, the whitest rapper you know.
The whitest rapper you know.
Yep, there he is.
Yeah, Beat's also great.
Black coats.
I actually really like Beat.
Oh yeah, Beat's great. You
Oh,
get
yeah, I like him.
all four. You get all four party members in this game aside from No, you get all four of them. The only non-party member you get that's in this game is
Rhyme.
Rhyme. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheeky's around here somewhere.
Rhyme's just. I really wish they gave more development to her because I felt Rhyme had potential in 20. And what happens, I won't say anymore.
Sora and Riku each link with spirits in their own unique way.
Do they?
Completely filled with the spirit's link gauge and will briefly lend you its power. Sora uses link attacks to team up with his spirit to take on the enemy. Riku changes link styles, absorbing his spirits to power up his combos for a period of time. The link gauge will reveal his spirit's attacks connect with the enemy. Switch to the link command and press the triangle to unleash an attack. Link with two spirits simultaneously to initiate a powerful dual link. You can also access the link command by holding down the spirit shortcut command and pressing the corresponding buttons. So in order to access this, in the original 3DS version you have to use the touchscreen. Here you need to press left or right on the D-pad to switch the menu. So max it out for this so we can use Darkest Fears! So Riku, whenever he uses a link style, is just a command. It's just a command style, like in Birth by Sleep, and they're pretty much just as hype as they could be. Some of them make their return from Birth by Sleep and are nerfed, but they don't stop being any less fun.
Oh yeah, I love the transformations and all that good stuff.
Sora, in contrast, he just combines with the spirits and does a super powerful attack that grants him full invincibility.
Which I don't think is as hype as Riku's.
No, but it certainly helps when Julius is pounding on your ass. Mind you.
Wait, I don't think you get spirits during Julius.
Oh god, do you not?
You don't.
No.
Well, you do not.
You know what? Forget
Oh
it.
man.
GG.
He's even worse than I remember.
Playing the tough guy
Ooh.
24/7, I'd be worn out too.
I just want to protecting one person who matters.
Yeah, about that.
My hat.
I know the feeling.
Hey, I just said I knew the feeling. What are you doing? Hey, stop that. Stop that.
Long ago, in the age of fairy tales, the world was filled with light, a gift many believed from an unseen power known as Kingdom Hearts. You see, Kingdom Hearts was protected by its counterpart, the Keyblade, so that none could ever lay hands on its mysteries. But in time, the world was overrun by legions who wanted the light all for themselves, and the first shadows were cast upon the land. These warriors crafted Keyblades in the image of the original Keyblade, and waged a great war over Kingdom Hearts. We call this the Keyblade War. But though the war extinguished all light from the world, the darkness could not reach the brightness inside every child's heart. With that light, the world was remade as we know it today, with countless smaller worlds shining like stars in the sky. As for the real Keyblade, it did not survive the battle. The two elements that created it, one of darkness and one of light, shattered into 20 pieces. 7 of light, 13 of darkness. As for the source of all light, the one true Kingdom Hearts, it was swallowed by the darkness, never to be seen again. As long as it remains there, even the brightest world will have its dark corners. After all, light begets darkness, and darkness...
Oh, I just noticed there's a new boss. Sweet.
For this reason, some decided
New
to
boss?
use the Keyblade.
No, new Twitch boss.
Light to
You know,
develop
race chat.
instead.
Oh god.
Were the first
It's the bit thing. It's the HP bar you see on the bottom right.
I see. I didn't wonder what that was.
Yeah, you follow, you donate, you give bits, and that increases the current boss's HP. And whoever does the last amount of damage gets the title.
Where is he? They're both gone. Before I fell asleep.
Apparently Sakurai has a wait-and-see approach for DLC for their Ultimate.
Oh, well, I mean, that's to be expected.
Yeah.
You were gonna leave?
Sir,
For a game like Smash, I don't mind.
The Yi Blade.
We never even found
The
that
Yi
piece.
Blades.
Yi.
I'd still say we're pretty good where we are right now, though, with pretty much everyone coming back.
Oh yeah, but there's room for some more.
Yeah,
Even non DLC, there should be some new ones, apart from
Yeah.
Ridley.
I suspect the DLC might not be just characters, like they might be like stages.
Well, yeah, just like last time. Like I said, for a multiplayer game like Smash, like I don't mind DLC.
Yeah. I didn't mind it the first time.
Yeah.
You will have noticed there is a new menu by Sora's HUD now called the drop
haven't
bar. That is the drop
Right.
gauge. It
Oh, this,
slowly
yeah.
rises up as time passes, and once it hits all the way to the third bar, it goes from blue to yellow, then yellow to red, and then red to black. And then once it hits all the way to black, you will enter bonus time, and which will increase the amount of drops you get from enemies for 30 seconds, and then gameplay will stop for that character, and you must switch to the other one.
This also includes for boss fights, and if you do not finish the boss off while this happens, then you have to completely do the fight all over again.
Now my meter is set at 1.5, so that means the drop gauge will fill up faster.
So yeah, if you actually plan to go into a boss, make sure you're at the absolute lowest amount.
Because you can rest willingly too, can't you?
This is a mechanic that is a big deal breaker for some people, but there is a fairly easy way around it. Just buy the item, drop me not, and use it, and just use it before a major fight. And if you're good enough, you shouldn't have to worry about it.
Alright.
Dropping knots are very cheap, by the way. They're only like, what was it, like 20 money for each use. And they reset your drop meter and also empty the bar by 1.5 levels. What's this? So yeah, if you get afflicted with the sleep status, it causes the drop rate to go up, which is what that thing was doing earlier. The Yagi RAM.
They're forcing you to go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's past your bedtime, Sora. Brush your teeth. No. Hey, you guys want to watch Matthew Mercer make a silly Billy out of himself? I was gonna say idiot, but nah, that's too mean for that. Hey, rarely this is happening at Comic-Con.
What the fuck is this? Oh my god.
What's this?
Nani?
Dude, it'd be you to just erase that dude into the next dimension.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but
Save
my
the
third. Ooh.
You can buy commands, items, and others, and just other general doodads for your spirits here.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this earlier, but my third golden castle showed up today.
Sweet.
You already got three in your deck. You're fucking going in.
Yeah, I really want to build this deck. I know it's probably gonna be garbage, but
He's going in. You cannot stop him.
But fuck, I'm sure it'll be a fun.
So here's a battle portal to feed all the spirits, and the bonus objective is to pull off at least 3 full motion attacks.
Can you do it, Ray? This immense challenge.
This immense challenge, I can do it. Some of these are pretty nuts. They're available right away, and they can throw some strong challenges at you. Like once I go down there, you can find a challenge against a bunch of Kung Fu Pandas that are much higher level than what you're supposed to be, and they can very easily clip you, and just one round you with a single string of attacks.
Some of these are very bullshit, by the way.
You have failed.
I failed the challenge. I could not do 3 full motion attacks.
That's why some of these are really hard, anyways.
Nani?
They respawn anyway when you leave and come back from each world. So this area is fucking massive. Look at this.
It's still really fucking cool, though.
Look at this!
This is just a sample of how big the places can get in this big.
Look at this! The Kingdom Hearts 1 kid in me was like, "Whoa!" when I first saw this.
I honestly don't mind the large density sides of the rooms in this game.
Gatling critical for good old Bidoof. I can even get Cure soon. Dark barrier.
A barrier.
Dark screen. Thundara. So I just picked up Spark. Spark is a series of spells that is unique to Sora. Kind of a cool series of spells. It's basically just a bunch of light diamonds surround Sora and they just do damage. It has some pretty big startup time though, so you need to be careful when using it.
Oh yeah, Spirit answered my question. There is no more maps in a chest.
Yeah, there are no more maps in the chest. They're automatically applied to you. You can just hit the touchpad to call on the map whenever you want to.
Another good thing about this game.
Bullshit, what if I wanted to find maps in chests?
You don't.
You are a weird person, Cal. Yeah,
no, I don't want to. I don't.
I mean, we all have our ticks.
And to be fair, it's good they give you the chest in this game because the areas in this game are so fucking massive. Also nice that they had the KHII variation of him holding the Keyblade when he's in battle.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Though they don't have it, it doesn't look like they have the holding over his shoulder anymore, which kind of sucks because I like that one too.
Can only do so much. Yeah, look at that. It's Kingdom Hearts 2 with his one babby body. So I believe you gain 1 link point for each member for each enemy you kill. That's how it works.
Probably something like that. So yeah, this game does encourage a lot of exploration, and the platforming isn't really that troublesome at all because flow motion is so overpowered in this.
You're right.
It also makes things a lot quicker, too. Like, you get this, you actually get glide in this game, but you don't really need it to get a lot of stuff. In fact, this is probably the least effective glide you get in the entire franchise because flow motion is so good.
Yeah, Super Glide's cool, but you can only really do so much.
Yeah, Rambo pretty much brings up my point as well. Like,
so here, check out this actual platforming.
Yeah. Like, I like how this game actually tried to, what's the word, encourage exploration in it, which BBS didn't really have that, aside from maybe, like, Neverland and a few other places, but there's a lot of exploration you can do, because the areas are so big. Oh, I guess I can also ask, what do you guys think about spirits being in 3 as well?
Great! I love these guys!
Yeah, they're pretty great. I really hope that that they don't keep the non-iframes thing in, though.
Yeah, give and take. I could really do without the super armor.
Just give us iframes over super armor IMO. I know a lot of people don't like the spirits, but I think they're really adorable. Their designs are really nice, and it's just a neat little use of party members.
Here's
like,
the battle report I was looking at. We were talking before.
Like, take that!
Take
fucking
damage no more than 2 times. You'll probably die. I'm not gonna touch this. Not without a cure spell or more
They
HP.
fit the theme of the game, that's for sure.
Hmm.
The spirits fit the theme of the game, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's.
Yeah.
I got nothing against them. Yeah.
Save point.
They're good, yeah. Like I said before, I think they're a fuck ton better than the monsters in Dawn New World, which is just, why didn't you just make them the Symphonia party members?
They gave us Lord Kiru.
Like, you can keep the monsters there, just give us the actual party members for fuck's sakes. Like, make them fucking optional.
Hmm.
It should be 50 now. Yeah. There we go. Now, BF has to reach level 10 before I can get to Kira, and then 25 for Kiraga. There are other ways I can get Kiraga. Well, Poshings, it was nice knowing you.
No.
There's a lot horrible in this game, from what you've said. At the very least.
Yeah, another cool thing you can do is that what I just did with Riku there, that you can switch their commands when they're in a sleep status during drop.
Yes.
So in case and there's no 1-for-1 commands here. Once you have a command, it is still free to use for the other character to use if you want it.
Which, like I said, is another thing I love about this game, that BBS did not use this sharing between other stuff. It's great. I love it. It makes playthrough feel more impactful.
Rambo, why'd you try to do a no magic run? I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for anyone who ever attempt to run like that.
Absolutely.
Magic is most of the fun of Dream Drop Distance.
I was gonna say,
like
apart from the weird combo moves you get.
Why would anyone do that, Tom? That just sounds bad. Very unfun.
This one I can do, right?
Penguin.
I can totally do this. See,
Ray, please tell. You have the penguin spirit, right?
I should have one.
Please tell me you named him Chill Penguin.
I did not, but I didn't think it would fit anyway. Well, I can do Sea Penguin, like I did with when I played Pokemon Emerald that one time.
Or you could do Chill P, my favorite rapper.
Chill P.
Chill P.
There, did it this time.
Oh, it's starting to cool off a little bit.
You win.
So yeah,
Nice.
got nice dream cones. Yeah, see, like I said, the bonus objective prizes for just clearing the bonus objective, not all that worth it. You can easily, safely do it without them, but the sense of satisfaction is always there.
Do you at least get EXP for this?
Yes, the enemies you fight do give you experience and standard drops.
Oh, I think we're almost to the place that has that one big attraction with the spirits as well. Ooh, Strike Raid.
Strike Raid works as it did in Birth by Sleep. It is about as useful.
Wait, are we almost to the main attraction with the spirits?
We should be, yeah. It's in the next room.
Okay. I thought as much.
Don't know if you can do it right now though, but you can.
Yeah, I think you have to beat the world, but we'll see.
Because it's almost time for a nap.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't remember a whole lot of the music of this game for the most part, but...
Music in this game is pretty good. It's just general chill for the most part. When you get to the specific boss themes, it's pretty much like Birth by Sleep in that regard.
Yeah.
But I feel like they have better world music for this one, though, for the most part.
Oh, yeah. Like, the reason why I don't remember the soundtrack is this is probably the OST I've listened to the least amount, which I can't answer why. I just need to listen to more of it.
This is probably the OST I listen to the most, to be honest.
Ah. Most underrated OST in Kingdom Hearts, that would honestly be Days, funny enough. Like, as much as hated Days is, I thought some of the music was fucking phenomenal. At least in the remastered version. Like, the DS can get repetitive, but I thought the remastered music was great.
There is no escape from crossing fate.
Oh no.
There is no escape from crossing fate. No escape from crossing fate.
What'd you get?
Balloon.
Ah. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's time.
Absolutely balloon panic.
Absolutely barbarical. Yeah, for those that don't know, Balloonra, the next tier up for Balloon, is the most OP thing about this game.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Like, not Balloon-Ga, Balloonra.
I'm in bonus time.
Panic. Absolutely panic.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Kill enemies.
No, please stop. Please, I don't want to go yet, mommy.
Get close to a door.
Help! Help! No! No! Sora! 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 Don't!
F. Imagine just be fighting like fucking Zemnis or some shit. Oh, you fell asleep.
I don't think you can. You fall asleep while you're fighting
Actually,
Zemnis?
no. I don't believe you can. But, well, that's
Yeah.
another matter.
So, all the little droplets you collect, they go here to your drop menu. And any portals you complete, they add to the bonus as well. Yes, you also find lucky items depending on the forecast. They give you some DP as well. With that DP, you can choose to buff the next character when you can choose to play as, and give them some extra things, or give them mine if you want.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Give Riku attack and gain and magic gain.
What happened? Did I fall asleep?
Trey, how are you gonna handle the characters in this?
How do you mean?
Like, how are you gonna progress with them?
Oh, I'm gonna do like I did with my previous playthrough that I did a couple months ago. I am going to play with, once I get enough drop me knots, which is gonna be pretty soon. I'm just gonna play through one world all the way through with one character, drop, switch to the next, repeat.
All right.
This is good.
Yeah. But I'm guessing for now, like anything goes.
Yeah, for now anything goes. Change party. Come out, Batarang, my son. Yeah, here we go. Ice Queen Ace.
Ooh.
Ooh, Ice Queen Ace, that's also pretty good.
See what we got for these guys. Batarang opens up with Waking Dream. This is basically second chance and once more rolled into one for spirits. I get confused, zero gravity, zero gravera, and a bunch of other assorted abilities. I think here, yes, Confusion Strike. Waking Dream is the thing you get by default, and otherwise it's just general. This guy's nice to have.
How does what am I trying to say? How does buying commands work once you unlock them?
Buying commands is not like Birth by Sleep. It is pretty much world dependent and sometimes sale dependent, depending on the forecast.
Okay, right, I remember that. The sale thing.
So here's Ice Queen Ace. You get Icicle Splitter. That's a decent ability. It gives me HP boosts, which I do appreciate. Blizzaga over there. At level 30, you can get Ice Barrage. And here's Ghost Tabaki. Zero Gravara to just immediately start off with. Get a link to get Treasure Magnet, Magic Boost, Blind Block, all the other things. And once this guy reaches level 20, Riku ascends to a higher plane of existence.
Dark Aura.
Are you ready to be broken?
Are you ready to be broken, you mean?
So the chest locations for Sora and Riku, they're generally the same, but the contents are different.
Yeah. Also, another cool thing about BBS that no BBS, but 3D that BBS doesn't really do is that they share, for the most part, a lot of the characters share the same areas aside from some specific worlds, but in here, where they go to is a lot different, which I really do like because it encourages different types of exploration.
Sleep.
And yes, status conditions are back in this one as well.
Yep, in prime condition.
Just like they were in
So Balloon is basically the Mind series from Birth by Sleep made much more busted. The first series, Balloon is just basically Mind Shield from Birth by Sleep. Balloon Ra is Seeker Mine, but much more potent than Seeker Mine was in Birth by Sleep. Balloon is an interesting hybrid of the two, but
it's overall
Balloon
worse
Ra
than
is just more potent.
How I know Balloonga is worse, but how much worse is it than Balloonra?
It's not that much worse, but it is that much less effective, considering that Balloonra is a guaranteed homing attack.
Okay. Actually,
and all of those magic hits all at once, you just do this crazy amount of chip damage. I like Balloon Go myself.
That's fair. Yeah, whenever I play this game, I actually never bother with Balloonra. It wasn't until, like, I learned it over the speedrunning community, or, this one video about fighting Julius where I learned how,
You have opened your eyes. You have opened your eyes to the great power. Balloon!
Steve!
Steve!
Steve! I can't think of Balloon without Steve. That platinum playthrough was glorious.
It was pretty good, yeah. You know what's super ironic about the Gen 4 games, Matt?
What?
They're very good speedrun games.
That is pretty ironic. Like, I love Gen 4.
Like, have you seen any of Worcester's runs, Matt? Of the Gen 4 games?
I think I've seen a bit of his Emerald playthrough. I should watch more of his stuff, though.
New drop bonuses unlocked. So whenever you get this particular bonus, you unlock more things to give to your other character once you get the drop menu.
Seriously.
Yeah, I love Gen 4, though, but God, are they slow. But it is interesting to know that they are good speedrun games.
Sure. Hey,
Rip.
that's it? You chat up a girl and then just say, sure, and walk off?
I'm bad at this.
He's not a very social guy.
Look, it's not safe here.
It's sort of what you get when you're only with, like, 2 other people on an island.
Aren't you my knight in shining armor? Well?
Knight?
Hey, what happened to Neku, Shiki?
Oh my gosh, I was so just kidding. You get out much?
Dude, she's roasting him right now.
You remind me of this guy I know.
Shiki's great.
Well, good thing we met.
Yeah, great.
I fucking love the cast from 20.
Riku's like, leave me alone, kid. Please leave me alone. I've done nothing wrong. I just saved you. That's it. Now leave me be.
Like, I won't give too much away, but the main villain from 20, they try to make him kind of relatable as well.
Well, I like Shiki for one thing, and she's voiced by Heather Watson. Instant A+. I quite like Spark Dive, by the way. It's great for early game. With lots of damage. The right set.
You know what's great for endgame? Dark Aura.
Cal, you realize once I get Dark Aura, I plan to finish off any boss I can with it.
Nice.
Oh, I understand.
That's stylish as fuck.
Wait, Ray, was it you or Mel who tried to beat every boss with us, Seth, for a while? In the F8 LP?
I think it was me. I'm pretty sure it was me.
Okay. That's basically what this is.
I tried to beat Julius with Dark Aura. I almost got it, but I ended up getting that hype Balloon finish instead. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Sewer surfing.
This is really cool, by the way. I love this. Like, I know a lot of people don't like automated session video games, but I think the ones in this game are really stylish.
Yeah, they're fine for me. I'm not gonna complain. They do their job.
At the very least, they're animated coolly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those guys there have their own rage phase, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, whenever a Dream Eater enters rage, they turn red like that, and they just gain like permanent super armor until it runs off.
Yeah.
Hey Cal,
Yeah.
how about that summer event?
Oh god, have they said anything about it?
No, they haven't. All we have is a Hammond thing.
I'm sure we'll hear something about it.
Actually, Ron, Cal, do
Yes.
you guys remember that one enemy from DQ8 who sort of gets into a rage fit?
Oh yeah?
That's sort of what this reminds me of, the Lone League and KH form, I guess.
Yeah, I can understand. I can get that.
I
Yeah.
forget which I don't think it was Frog Face, but it might have been one of the other ones.
Gotta make sure I go and find all the secret stuff. Because this game is quite generous with how it hands out rewards for you, and you can find some really nice level tech for where you are in the game just by looking around. If you see a big chest, it is almost guaranteed to be a command.
Mm-hmm. Since, well, no keys and stuff, yeah.
Which even further, what's the word, encourages exploration. Just, I love that in games when the exploration is worth it.
Or a recipe. Sometimes it's a recipe. Usually it's like 70% command, 30% recipe.
So yeah, once I beat Sonic Mania Plus, I'm probably gonna start either DQ2 or DQ3 because I need to get on my I gotta get on my notes taking for Ray when that starts.
Man, I still gotta fucking play Mania.
From what I've heard, the new stuff to Mania is not that great, but the core game is still fun.
That's good.
Oh yeah, for sure, I enjoyed it.
Sewer surfing!
Yeah!
Literally what? Shit, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I'll try to do that spirit. I don't know if I'll be covering 2. If I'll do 2, because the game is so brutally fucking hard. And it might take me a while to beat, but I'll definitely try to do 3, though. Or the SNES version, at least, because that seems to be the one Ray would probably be best with.
Yeah, I just drew Lancer Oratoria. 1%.
Oh, for Dragon Quest? Yeah, I was gonna play the SNES version of 3.
Nice. Because, I mainly say that because it has the best visuals and music. It also doesn't have the post-game type of post-game you don't like, which... From what I've heard, it involves getting tiny medals and going up against the super boss, which is very reminiscent of 8's and how it works. You beat it and you get multiple rewards. But it doesn't really add anything to the main story other than one thing, I believe.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Which is why, another reason why I'd say do the SNES version, because you'd be doing a different version of of the original Erdrick saga or Erdrick trilogy.
That's the problem with super bosses. Yeah, oftentimes the reward is unsatisfying.
4 through 6, I'd say just play the DS versions.
Yeah,
or
DS.
Oh yeah,
version.
for sure. 4 through 6, always DS.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Was not going
If
to
not
do anything
DS,
else.
if not DS, then mobile, which I heard can be better, but you probably need an emulator for that, which I don't know how well it'd work on emulation. So you're probably just better off with the DS version.
But yeah,
And-
no, RPG fix. I need to just get an Octopath. That's my next buy. Again. And then
Yeah,
Dragon
I've heard
Quest
it's-
11 when that appears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, I still need to pick up Strange Journey. Fuck me. Alright.
Oh yeah, Strange Journey Redux.
Damn it.
I will say this about the new endings: they're really fucking good.
That's
Like,
good.
they fixed so many of the problems with the old ones, and they make so much more sense as well. Also, I love the new tracks to them as well.
I'll need to take your word for it. I mean, I never played the original version, I'll be honest, but... Yeah.
It's got problems here and there, but I still think it's a fun enough game. Redux, though, I think it's just a lot better. Like, I don't agree with the people that say it's a cash grab. I think it legitimately has some good new things about it. Yeah, once you're done with 6 Ray, I'd actually recommend you start with one of the spin-off games. One in particular, the Dragon Warrior Monster game.
6 is such good shit. I love that.
Oh, I love 6. 6 is actually my favorite of the Zenithian trilogy.
Easy. Yeah. And it's the first, isn't it? Chronologically.
Yeah, the first chronologically, then 4, then 5. It's kind of weird how it goes. Yeah, the reason why I say to play, or for anyone watching to play Monsters after 6 is because Monsters is actually kind of a tie-in to the 6 into 6 as well.
Yeah, I remember how that works out. And I did play Monsters a long, long time ago.
It was actually my first Dragon Quest game, and
yeah, me too, I think. If I've got my time correctly.
It's my second favorite game for a while as well, until Terry's Wonderland 3D came along and just said, this is so much better. It's up to Ray though, but it's either that or go straight to 7, which is a very long game.
Eat up.
For 7?
Not
No,
you.
it. Oh.
Eat.
That AI, Oh, there we go. For 7 though, you pretty much want to go 3DS because the PS1 version is not aged well at all, and for 8, I'd probably say let Ron decide whether you want to be 3DS or PS2.
I would. Because the thing is, the 3DS has a lot more content, and I would say go with that. But you're only missing on one big thing though, and that will be the orchestrated soundtrack.
Oh yeah, and as much as a good game as I think 8 is, I thought the original OST for 8 was fucking garbage. Like, I don't like the OG 8 OST.
Shit, Ron, you're gonna sit there and take that?
I think it's something that grows on you.
Like, some of the tracks are okay. I think some of the tracks are okay, but when you're so used to
the spirits.
Ron
It's
gets
over.
straight ready.
It's over.
Ron gets straight ready to unfriend a bitch. Shit.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over.
And-
TKO. Hi, Belinda.
And unsubscribe. But no, I would still recommend a 3DS version because regardless of the music or not, the one thing that pushes it for me would be the 2 new party members. And the fact that there's
I see.
and the fact that there's a resolution to sort of a loose end that you would probably be a little unsatisfied with an 8 otherwise. I don't really want to say it. In fact, I'm just gonna PM it to Cal because I know you know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's not just that I don't think the OG 8 OST is good. It's that I'm so used to the orchestral OST of 8 that I never really need to listen to the OG again.
Did you ever settle that loose end?
I did that particular one. I didn't beat the Ultra Super Final boss though.
Yeah, that one's kind of hard.
But yeah, Belinda, we were just doing the Dream Eater thing, and I was just saying, I just came from the whole Chow Gun thing, and here we are. If you wrapped up over there, so you have.
As for 9, though, I'd really like it to get like a Switch release or something like that. But if we're just talking mainly so you can get the DLC, but since the DLC is just mainly like post-game stuff that doesn't really add anything, it adds stuff to the story, but I don't think it'd have enough for Ray to capture Ray enough. So I'd say that 9 in its base core would be enough for Ray to play. And then we have 10, which is MMO, which might be the only game that, assuming it ever comes over here, that Ray would probably not want to play. And 11 would come eventually, probably. That's just my take of it.
10's a bit of a weird one. Oh,
yeah.
Wait. No, not. Yeah. No, I mean 10, but I also mean 9 because you don't really have a.
9 was odd. Yeah.
It was fun, but I don't think Ray would like it because there's no
second
set party.
chance.
There's like no set party. You just make your own.
It should be noted that any abilities marked in red, once you learn them, they're permanent. You don't have to have that particular spirit on your team anymore once you have it.
I loved 9, but that's mainly because of the DLC shit they had, and I feel that I felt like the side quests were really well handled.
Check in right here for Flick Rush, Kupo. You here to play? Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, this is the thing I was hinting at before with the spirits and what their main purpose was, other than the obvious combat.
So you build up your mons and you can have them have at it in Flick Rush. It was fun. It was a fun minigame. Actually, fun minigame.
The way you get EXP for post game in 9 was you find a treasure map, then you eventually grind up treasure maps to the point where you get one which has platinum jewel slimes, I think they're called.
Dream Eater level does not matter in Flick Rush, just what Dream Eater you bring in, because they all have different abilities.
Oh, hey. Look at this.
Over there.
What? Hey! We should stick together.
World ends with you remixes.
You can't expect me to...
Oh, get out of here, would you?
Cheeky. No way.
Why you gotta do that to Heather Watson, eh?
How did you get here?
Who are
We
you?
were just talking about the remakes for Switch coming out this year, maybe, TM.
You cannot control what you are not aware of. This wakeless sleep will be your prison. To wander forever.
Literally who?
What do you mean?
Riku, don't you listen to that punk! Shiki's gonna be fine. She told me what's up. Hoodie here set this whole thing up, yo. He promised to send Shiki back to our world, and you was the cost of travel. Yo, this is seriously one half-baked excuse for a mission. Bet you ain't even a Reaper.
Reaper. Hi, young Xehanort.
Literally who?
Leader of the Dream Eaters. We have the 3 Xehanorts that are Leader of the Heartless, Leader of the Nobodies. Yeah, leader of the Heartless, leader of the Nobodies, and now leader of the Dream Eaters.
Watch her.
I got this, yo.
Big ups to Ben Diskin, who walks in here voicing young Xehanort, and he legitimately has no idea what the fuck is happening in this fucking game. He even had to ask the script writers what was like, hey, could you give me a rundown on Kingdom Hearts? What's up? And he's like, dude, seriously? That's like asking what's up with Shakespeare. You can't do that. So yeah, he was pretty much like, what do I do here for the most part? And bless him, he did his best.
Anyways,
boss battle. The first of many against the mighty Dream Eaters.
And they're not great. I'd honestly say the bosses in this game are the worst in the entire series.
They aren't particularly fantastic.
No, apart from the known named bosses we know and love, the Dream Eater ones aren't amazing. It's true.
They're conceptually okay, but due to some parts of the jankiness of the combat and their rampant super armor, it gets annoying pretty quickly. Especially if you lack recovery.
There's especially one boss in this game that's known to a lot of people as the worst Kingdom Hearts boss of all time. But we'll get to that much, much later.
Bro, that's harsh, but hella true.
What really sucks too is that it's in a really fucking good world as well.
Yeah. Why couldn't Frollo be a boss fight? Let's be real.
That would have been sick, bro.
Literally Frollo pulling out his sword, just like, let's fucking go, bro.
No, they pull a Scar as well. Like they coat him in darkness. They make him like super powerful.
They do, and then it's like, oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oops.
It's like, no, like we could be fighting the original OG priest with the boner for the gypsy girl, and it's like, let's go.
It's just Hunchback. The Hunchback world was just ruined in general. Like, I really liked Hunchback, and I thought that the world they based it on was fucking atrocious.
Oh, but it's got my favourite moment. It's like fucking Sora shows up. Are you a gypsy? Gypsy.
I haven't watched Hunchback of Notre Dame, and even I felt it was a little lacking at points. But at the same time, I could just Cal was like super hyped for this stuff, and when he was like, "Are you a gypsy?" with Frollo, I was like, "That's good.
Oh,
that's good.
God.
That's good."
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still love like fucking Frollo showing up. Like they had the balls to even do that because Jesus Christ. If you've watched the film, like, good grief, yeah, he's not a nice guy. Not even close.
Frollo is one of the big bad Disney villains.
Like, actually despicable.
One of the all-time greats.
And he has that bitchin' song too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hellfire, one of the greatest villain songs of all time. Not just in Disney, of all time.
Literally, I Have a Boner, the song.
The song.
It's not my fault.
You're
Would
not
you
wrong.
believe this? I caught a boner.
I mean, not gonna lie, Julius was also a big moment when I first saw his fucking fat ass, you know? Oh man, Julius.
There we are. HP up, deck capacity up.
Oh, Ray, let's not forget about the rematches against these guys as well.
Those are unfortunately post-game.
Yeah, and how wonderful those encounters are.
They are not much better. I want to die.
Do you want to die?
Fireworks.
Hey, what is this?
What is this?
Also, we're slightly doing this out of order because I believe that Sora beats the boss first.
What are we?
Yeah, doesn't it like split in two? Yeah.
Yes.
So messed up, man. She's right here in front of me, and I can't reach her.
Huh, she's just as incorporeal as in real
If
life.
your hearts are connected,
Wow.
you'll reach her. Right.
That model, though, oh my god.
100% well sculpted.
Man, this looks like an FF10 moment, not
Get a
gonna lie.
Keyblade for this. Skull noise! Skull joke!
Yeah! Skull
joke!
At least Skull Noise is also a pin in 20?
I think it is, yeah.
So these are our first set of worlds.
Balls. Tron! Tron! I mean, to be fair, yeah, I do like the three characters, although...
7 strength, 7
God damn
magic.
it, although... I love Shiki, but she still looks like she's about to just drop over from malnutrition. It's just like, F.
F.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
goodbye, Shiki. Unlucky.
R.I.P. F.
Like, I'm sorry, my dude, but you really should eat a thing or two.
Alright. Save.
But hey, it's not as jarring as in the original artwork, to be fair. Because goddamn. Oh no, you're absolutely right. Neku is also like skinny as a bean.
So here's the forecast that when you go, whenever you either go into a new world or about to drop into the next.
No, you're right, Belinda. Those OG artworks, like, Jesus Christ,
It's ordinary.
makes me
These affect some of the free dreamers you encounter and what can happen. And these are the special marked dreamers. You fight them, you get rewards from. Drop decelerator is the hypest shit you've ever seen in your life, man. Because that just slows down the drop gauge by a point 2 points each. For each
Sweet.
level.
BRB.
Okay. I'm guessing we're ready to do the boss and then call it.
That's right.
Alright.
It's right there in the boss too. Just want to see they come here. See, even kept my HP. Nice guys.
Oh yeah, no, like I get you, Belinda. Like the original style was good. It was artsy, but yeah, they just looked like they were about to drop dead. I'm just like, guys. Well, all right, so to speak. Sorry.
No more as actual physical sick run-ons. Emphasis on sick.
But here we had fucking Sabin and shit. Here's what's left.
Wow! Never been this.
Yeah, no shit.
Ooh, what's that?
Fucking Sora, get out of my game. Get out of Riku's game, I should say.
Hey, any chance
Yo.
you're Neku's partner?
Huh?
Hello.
I'm not really sure. All I know
Man,
is
your
that
parents
when-
must have hated you.
You mean you've lost your memory?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
It's no big deal. You know what they
No
always
big
say.
deal.
Sometimes memories just need a little help getting out.
Yeah.
What was that fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's quote?
Oh, a little help.
But yeah, I guess I really shouldn't talk
Maybe
about people
Neku
being
can jog your
absolutely
memory.
bone thin.
Come on, Ryan, let's go find
You know.
him.
Right.
Track down Neku.
Ha! Yeah. Hey, Neku, it's you. Sora.
Hey, boss.
You
actually
still trust me? Of course I do. But you know that I tricked you, right? That guy in the black coat? He said he could
Fucking
send
Sora
me
the
home,
doormat.
me and my partner. But I had to bring you to him first. Sorry.
No big deal. When it really mattered, you stood up for me. And besides, we're friends.
You
right?
literally just met 15 minutes ago.
Oh, hey, Neku. This here is Rhyme. Is she your game partner?
No. Sorry. I'm teamed up with somebody else.
Or
What? Rhyme?
Alive.
Hey,
Neku!
But Neku probably isn't.
you'll be fine, I think.
hey, look, it's the blue version of Haka Monkey.
Huh? Hey, wait!
That's this dude's
Hooray.
name, by the way, Haka Monkey.
Out of my way!
The non-magic version.
Boss battle! Blue Haka Monkey. This version is worse than Riku's.
Oh, huh.
Mainly because it's a much more physical fight.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, he hurts.
That guy does the yoga.
He does yogurt.
Yee?
Boing. Look at him coming in. He's coming. It's time for Sora's punch out. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Dum, bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da, 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 bum, bum. Ba-da-bum.
Ooh.
Yeah, wait!
Ow. Oh yeah, there was the 3DS demo. I do remember that. And yeah, you had a
Yes.
super good loadout for that.
Oh, really?
Which made him eat shit.
I remember the demo.
I actually played this fight in the demo as well.
Stun, hit him.
Oh, that was such a long time ago.
Yeah.
Man.
Unfortunately, we don't get cage demos anymore. Actually, I think that was the only Kingdom Hearts demo we've ever gotten.
I hear
Aside from
someone
the
time
3-1, which isn't actually to the public.
See, this is why Nintendo is the good demo. They do the good shit for you. Nice no clip enable you got going on there, Hako. Stun. Go meow ounce. Got him.
Gotcha.
HP up, deck capacity up.
Yeah, there we go.
Easy
Right.
game.
Still beat him.
HP in this game is much higher than it normally is. You notice at the start of the game, your base HP is around 100, which was your cap HP around in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
No,
actually.
the cap was yeah. No, the cap is actually 120.
The cap is 120. It's a little less than your cap in Kingdom Hearts 2. The max amount of HP you can have in this game is around 435.
Riku!
Really? Huh.
Damn.
But I'm guessing the bar doesn't go, the bar length isn't as high.
To finish the game, your HP rises to about 270, and that is about as high as your HP bar would be in KH2 Crit.
Okay.
And 435 is about the standard length for KH2 normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, the most amount of HP you can get in a 1 and 2 was 120.
Are you the one who took Rhyme away?
You just need to get the right amount of accessories to get it to max in
Like to settle down for a sec.
KH1.
Questions one at a time.
Rambo, you were correct. 13 life bars, and yeah, only 2 enemies in the game have that much.
They're my portal.
Jesus.
Let's just say her dreams.
What was the max amount of life bars in 2 again?
17.
Okay.
Or was it 18?
Next question.
That's still a lot for an Osaka game, though.
Sure is.
This town has a
And that's not a good thing, because of how obnoxious some of these guys can get.
This town doesn't have a fucking secret. You're literally God. Give it up, Joshua. Come on.
As far as I know, there is no damage cap in this game, unlike Birth by Sleep. You can
Really?
You can go in and do as much as you like.
Is there Mega Flare, though?
There is a Mega Flare, yes.
Okay. That's nice.
And not just the Mega Flare that you use during dive sections. You can get access to a Mega Flare, though I believe only one Dream Eater can learn it.
Huh.
Another Traverse Town?
So imagine it's... How good is it against bosses?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've never actually used Mega Flare in this game.
Alright.
In this projection,
I would assume it is about as effective as Meteor, though. And Meteor is quite good against bosses in this game, since it's not like Birth by Sleep where it just only hits once and does babby damage. In this game, it hits twice and does at least 33% of one bar if it hits twice. At max.
Alright.
Hey Ben Diskin.
Yeah, this cutscene would probably make more sense if you did it, well, it makes sense that you're doing it after, Riku's, but, since it would flow together better if you did.
And once you finish a world with both characters, you get an extended cutscene.
Is it every world you get this?
Definitely for Traverse Town.
Yeah, I don't think it's for every world. But you get an extended cutscene.
And they're gonna T-stance in a second here.
Assert dominance.
So how far can you go with one character, to the next set of worlds?
Something happened.
You can go as far as completing the first set of worlds you have, then you have to double back to Traverse Town.
Okay.
And looked for a place to give them refuge. It was then this world appeared to answer my.
Still kind of bizarre that you could do that, but at least it makes more sense than it could have been otherwise.
That the pieces of their dreams could make them whole again. Imagine my surprise when I realized dreams take bodily form in this world.
Haha, that's great, Joshua.
By linking their dream pieces back together, maybe I could make them.
Is this where, I wonder if this is the cutscene where, Joshua shows his special tech?
It can't be that simple.
That's special tech.
We might see in a second.
By ourselves, we're no one. It's when other people look at us and see something.
Oh, the song playing right now, Someday is also an amazing track.
All they needed
Yeah, I
was
remember this one. Yeah.
connect with them. And the two of you were a big part of making it happen.
Joshua, just who are
An
you?
excellent question.
Let's say a friend.
Oh, here it is.
We'll see ya.
I'll see ya.
Okay, bye, God.
Off to heaven he goes.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Later, Masma. I mean, what?
I killed people.
So this is the only time. This is like the only time they do a dual unlock.
Which is unfortunate, but it's something, I guess.
Meanwhile, so this is something that definitely happens after you clear a world with both characters. You get more story.
which
Yeah,
sleeping
that I'm pretty sure of too.
I will return you to the Destiny Islands just before they were swallowed by the darkness.
So yeah, the story doesn't start off bad, but the way it goes to eventually, oh god.
As there are 7 pure lights, there are 7 sleeping Keyhoes.
So I like the direction they start with, but not the way it eventually closes in on.
Talking about numerous sick run-ons, he's about to come at you with a freaking baseball bat. Hit you upside the back of your head. You'll never see it coming.
Never see it coming. Okay.
La Cité de Cloche, The Grid, and Prankster's Paradise.
Grid, also known as Not Space Paranoids.
Okay. You get Zero Gravera since you're running Thondara. It's up top. Give him Zero Gravera. Zero Gravity spells are still quite good in this game. They're just about as effective as they were in Birth by Sleep. There is no Magnet equivalent except for Zero Graviza, which is Magnaga.
Ah, that's a bit unfortunate. I guess it was really OP in BBS though.
It's pretty fucking nuts. Zero Graviza is about the same level of nuts in this game as Magnaga was in Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, in both games they were it was just, oh my god, this is so dumb.
Alright, save, and that'll do it for tonight.
Woo! We made a lot of progress, goddamn.
Did it good, kid.
Oh, this game.
This game's good. Make me want to play it myself, but I got a bunch of other stuff to do.
I need to be here more for this. You have to.
What?
By law.
When you need me, just call my name. I will appear.
By law.
What are you
I need to call him pre-streams, though, to make sure he's available.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only nights I'm explicitly never available are like Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday, but not
That's
always.
kind of unfortunate because those are the Day 3 streams.
Not always, though. Not always. Actually, I mean, that's not actually a thing till I go back to university, and that's like after September.
Oh, then we should be able to finish it.
So Friday nights I actually am available. Like, for now, yeah.
So yeah, Friday is Dream Drop Day. I guess I'll have to commit that to memory.
That's fine by me.
You can make like Monday or Wednesday if you stream those days, like a Dragon Quest or Art stream day, I guess. Or whatever you want to do.
Commit it to RAM. Alright guys, that will do it for me. Thanks a lot for coming for seeing the end of Birth by Sleep and the start of Dream Drop Distance. Good games I enjoy lots. So, next time, probably be some more Dragon Quest, I guess, since Cal needs to set his mind ready for every Friday for more Dream Drop, and I'll let him have it.
Oh, and Cal, Spirit wants you to be there for FE4 when it happens.
FE4, eh? Alright.
It's an oldie.
It's an oldie.
Hello?
It was for you! Let's not remember. Let us remember. Let's not forget.
An oldie but a goodie. Yeah.
Still need to finish. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys on the flip, so take it easy. Peace.
Bye guys.
Peace.